Hi, good morning everyone. I hope you're well. It's Thursday morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, very early for me, but that's the norm for me. I've been up since 5 o'clock. So I've got a busy day today, but as always, I'm doing this food cookery thing that I'm inviting you into my home to eat what I eat every day and sharing all the tips that I use for making life easy for me. So I want to be prepared like everybody else in the world. And that I take my food seriously. So I'm going to do the basic tomato sauce again. This is the one that I keep in the fridge all week, that I do at the beginning of the week. I've had to do an extra one this week because I'm going to do zucchini or courgettes alla parmigiana. And obviously, traditionally, you can do it with the aubergine, which I will do with an aubergine as well. But also, in Italy, it's very common that we mix. We do aubergine and courgette, or just aubergine. I've got in our new veggie box some lovely courgettes arrived, so I'm going to do a courgette parmigiana. But what I'm going to do first, just for this video, and then on the second video I'm going to do the parmigiana, is just show you the basic tomato sauce again. Because again, you know, tomatoes in a can, if you buy good quality, spend 10 pence more. They really are worth it, like pasta. You know, get a good bronze dye pasta. It really is worth it because you've got that lovely roughness and it will absorb all the sauce. It's like a sponge, and you really want to do that. It really is worth spending that little bit more. But once you open a tin of tomatoes, it's already cooked. So this thing that you have to cook tomatoes for hours and hours, you don't. You're not cooking the tomato, you're cooking the meat for hours and hours. So the classic southern ragu, where I come from, south of Naples, it would be every Sunday, it would be braciole, you know, rolled meat with the garlic, parsley, meatballs, ribs, short back ribs, a shank of beef, and those were all poor cuts they were. So they needed hours and hours of cooking, and they would slowly bubble, and boy, it's fantastic. In the north, they used the pork, the classic, what I would call bolognese style here, but it's not. It's nothing like bolognese, and I've done a cheats version of that, a healthy version of that one as well. So I'm sort of, when you're cooking with vegetables, don't feel that you have to cook the tomatoes for hours and hours. So what I do, I prepare my tomatoes so I can get in, chop up a courgette, aubergine, anything, put a few ingredients together, which I'll show you, and you've got a quick, healthy meal. So I'm going to point down to the thing. It's going to make a little bit of noise, the whizzer. So I've got my whizzing machine here. A couple of cans of good quality. These are cherry tomatoes donated by my good friend, Mr. Franco Moroni. Thank you very much, Franco, from Italica, up there in the northeast. A couple of tins of tomatoes, garlic, a couple of cloves of garlic, straight in. Brilliant garlic press this. So it takes with the skin on everything, but it's just so easy to clean. So a couple of those in there. Oh, sorry, Eleanor. Lovely fresh basil. A little bit more in there. I've put oil in there, extra virgin olive oil. So it's going to make a little bit of a noise. Just literally gentle cold, because you don't want to make it like a tomato juice. You want it, we say in Italy, polpada, with a slight bite to it. You do. And there you are, that's done. How long did that take? So, just because I want to show you that, oh, blimey. I wasn't supposed to do that, by the way. Just to show you the consistency. So, as you can see, a lovely polpada. See, just a little bit of bite, so I get a lovely bite, but the aroma's coming off there already of the garlic, the basil. That's ready to go. So I can get in a couple of spoons of that, and I'm done. Dinner's served. It is. I'm going to see you later on today. As I said, I'm going to be doing the zucchini alla parmigiana, and I'm going to show you a couple of other tips what we do with our mozzarella, because you know it's not a cheap product to buy, a good quality mozzarella, but you can freeze it. And what I do, I freeze it, and if I'm buying a 1 kilo block, especially the one that's made in Italy for pizzas, because it's less humid, so it doesn't pull out when you're doing pasta bakes and so, you know, sometimes using say buffalo's too good because the water will just it'll go all wishy-washy. I think it's wasted putting stuff like buffalo mozzarella on pizzas. I put it on afterwards, but I won't put it on and cook with it. I'll cook with a good Italian mozzarella. But I'll show you some tricks. Freezing it and grating it on frozen, it works fantastic. So you've got no waste and you've got mozzarella in the freezer that you can use anytime. Anyway, have a great day. Un abbraccio from Aldo as always. Ti amo. Love you all. Ciao ciao. Fino a dopo.